Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I am super excited because I finally get to share my thoughts on the newest product launch from The Ordinary. Let me introduce you to this, The Ordinary Soothing and Barrier Repair Serum. This is genuinely something totally different than what we normally expect from The Ordinary, which is why I was super excited about it. It claims to be a serum which can deliver 86% improved hydration over 6 weeks, calming and soothing, and the ultimate in barrier support, all at a drugstore price. That almost sounds too good to be true, which is why I wanted to put it through its paces before it launches in a couple of days, so I can share with you my honest feedback on what this actually delivers and whether it deserves a place in your individual skincare routine. Sit back, relax, let's talk the newest launch from The Ordinary. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know, are you planning on purchasing this or are you going to give it a pass? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get that conversation going. I'm really grateful to The Ordinary. This video isn't sponsored. I don't do sponsored content here on the channel, but I'm really grateful for The Ordinary sending me this product prior to the launch so I could test it out and share with you my unbiased opinions and views when it comes to it and what it can actually deliver. It's only thanks to the love, kindness and support that you guys show me every single day that I'm afforded these opportunities to test products out first. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And if you want to see this style of content continue on the channel, reach down and give the video a big thumbs up and a like, because this is honestly the best way of supporting me as a content creator. Now, with all that out of the way, should we cut that waffle and delve straight on in? So in this video, I'm breaking it down into different timestamps. First of all, we're talking about the product itself. Then we're going to talk about why it's different from The Ordinary and how we might be seeing a change of direction for the brand. Finally, I'm going to be sharing with you my experiences of using this, the befores and afters. The timestamps are in the description box below, so if you want to jump to one section of the video over another, be my guest, I won't be offended. So the tagline, I've got the press release here from The Ordinary. So the tagline is "Barrier is not a buzzword," which I actually quite like, because you often hear people saying the latest trend in skincare is barrier support. Well, actually, healthy skin shouldn't be a trend. It should be something that we all aspire to and kind of make sure is front and center of our skincare routine. So I like that they're really calling that out in terms of the marketing. They make some bold claims, and they have put the product through some testing where apparently on 34 individual people using it twice a day over 6 weeks, they saw an average of 86% increase in hydration. We love that. Again, some of these brand-led studies with small cohorts of people and participants, not the most robust, but it's still nice that they took the effort to do that, and that features heavily in their marketing. They say that The Ordinary expands its treatment category to offer soothing solution for everyday use that can fit seamlessly into your existing regime. Well, this is great because I think a lot of us are busy layering and pairing, so having a product that just slots seamlessly, some extra calming and soothing, has to be a good thing. So what are we actually getting in here? Well, the core components are a collection of amino acids, which in the long term will improve the health of the barrier of the skin. It's also got a touch of niacinamide in a 2% concentration, which niacinamide we know and we love. The Ordinary are famous for their niacinamide serum. When used in low concentrations, can absolutely support with barrier health. It's also got a blend of different extracts, including chamomile extract, which is going to calm, it's going to soothe the skin, and it's got vitamin E, which is one of my favourite antioxidants, barrier supporting and skin soothing ingredients. You blend all of that together with a plethora of different hydrators and humectants. I can definitely see why they're calling this out as being hydrating, barrier supporting, calming and soothing. I think the star ingredients in here, which they don't really call out in the marketing, which surprised me a little bit, is some of the compounds which are found in Centella Asiatica, huge in the Korean skincare world, but now very much a factor of Western brands' products too. Well, they've isolated some of the compounds within that Centella Asiatica, added them to this, which is going to give some extra calming and soothing, and also in the long term, some barrier support. I'm a little surprised that they haven't called this out in the marketing, because metacasicide, metacasic acid, Centella Asiatica, these are the compounds, the components, and the core ingredient itself. Really popular in skincare, so I think that was a little bit of a missed trick, because these are some of the standout ingredients in this serum. This product retails for £17 here in the UK. It's also $17, which is actually quite a good saving when you think of exchange rates. Much cheaper in the North American market, and the euro equivalent is 20 euros. So I think when you consider what you're getting in terms of a blend of different active ingredients, I think that's actually quite a fair price point. A lot of us that have maybe been with The Ordinary for years always gasp a little when their serum is over like £10. Well, they're famous for their single actives, the hyaluronic acid, the niacinamide, the lactic acid, the list goes on. And actually, all of these are cheaper to formulate with because, you know, you're using one active ingredient as opposed to the multiples that you see in here. So we shouldn't expect to be paying less than £10 for a multi-active formulation. I'm actually quite happy with the price point because if you think of the other multi-active serums that you see on the market, they're usually £20 plus. So this is still one of the cheapest and most affordable, especially when you think of the ingredients you're actually getting. Now it comes in a, I'm going to say disturbingly pink colour. Some people might love this. If you were living your Barbie fantasy in your pink hoodie, going to the cinema, to the film, to see the film a few months ago, then this is for you. But yeah, when you look at it, it is a very elaborate pink colour. Some people are saying Barbie. I'm thinking more Pepto-Bismol. It's personal. I think this colour on me, different things for different people. But yes, it definitely packs a punch with the coloration. And as you apply it onto the skin, it's designed to be an emulsion. And I would say it has a very similar texture to the ordinary Gren Active Retinoid emulsion. If you've tried that, you'll know exactly what this texture's like. But that pink doesn't stain the skin or anything. It disappears without a trace. And as you work it in like that, you can see, yeah, it disappears. There's no tackiness, there's no stickiness, there's no residue. Definitely one of those products that just disappears like that. And it has, it's not fragrance, but it has just a really nice scent. I think it's a lot of the extracts in here are just combining to give just a really nice, fresh scent to it. Like I say, it's fragrance free, but that definitely appealed to me on first use. I was like, ooh, this actually smells nice. Whereas some of the other ordinary products can smell a little funky. This I personally really loved. So why is this different from the ordinary? Let's just get quickly into that. The ordinary are known for their single active formulations, like I just said. This is actually a big departure for them. They don't really combine. You might think of like the buffet with copper peptides. It has multiple different peptides in, but they're all peptides. There's very few products from the ordinary that actually has this range of ingredients in one serum. And I think this is probably the direction we're going to see the ordinary go in the future. One of the biggest trends in skincare is streamlining, minimizing the total number of steps, getting the maximum results. And I think this is the first step, the first foray that the ordinary are taking into that streamlined skincare approach. And honestly, I'm here for it. If they can deliver affordable, drugstore priced multi-active formulations, this could be game changing for us. So I am actually quite excited to see what they have in store for the future, especially because this is such a well thought through and formulated product. So that's what I think is going to be happening with the ordinary. Let me know if you agree, disagree in the comments. So all my experience is, well, definitely a serum that you're going to want to use twice a day. And I think instead of just adding this into your skincare routine, think about what you can take away at the same time. So you're not having to spend any more money. You know, you can swap one product like for like. This kind of replaces your Centella Asiatica serum or your other calming and soothing serum. It also would replace the niacinamide serum. If you're using the ordinary niacinamide, give it a toss. Use this instead. Actually, a 2% niacinamide in the long term is going to be better for the skin. Less irritation and still great results. So you can almost do a like-for-like swap. Definitely see this as something that you can swap something else out for rather than just shoving it into your existing skincare routine. After all, we should be streamlining. But this definitely can replace your Centella serum. It can replace your niacinamide serum, if you've got a standalone hydrating serum. This will kind of do it all. My first impressions of this product, super hydrating on first application. Honestly, it just sinks. It's like your skin drinks it up. That pink colour disappears like that, as you saw on the back of my hand, and it just leaves behind a really nice veil of hydration. It's great for the warmer months of the year because, again, it's hydration without the weight that you can sometimes get with a moisturiser. And this is just a really nice, lightweight, easy to apply serum. You get some instant colour correction, which I wasn't expecting. If you can see from my hand, I don't know if you can see like the differences. It's not like using a colour corrector as in makeup, but you definitely get a light colour correction. It takes down some of the redness, kind of neutralises some of the purpley hues that we can have in our skin. It's not extreme, but it's noticeable, and I definitely saw that as an added bonus from using this product. Calming and soothing straight off. I haven't been using long enough to see, the impacts on skin health and barrier function. I personally don't have an impaired barrier function to my skin, but this is the sort of product that I think, if we overdo it with exfoliators, which we've all been guilty of at some point, this is the sort of thing that's going to be allow your skin to be a bit more forgiving and help you kind of win that back after you might have overdone it with your actives. So I think this is a great preventative ingredient and serum to have in your skincare routine to prevent against future skin barrier issues, irritation and sensitivity. whilst I guess the core market is going to be the sensitive skinned, it's kind of designed to calm and soothe, I would actually encourage everyone to have a calming and soothing serum in their skincare routine. Doesn't have to be the one from The Ordinary. I also love the Stress Less by Geek and Gorgeous, another amazing product, and there's lots out there. But I think if you consider that irritation and inflammation in the skin are both the number one triggers to collagen degradation, hyperpigmentation, all the things we're trying to fight, actually having a calming and soothing serum to minimize inflammation and irritation is going to, in the long term, pay dividends. This is a really nice, well-priced, accessible product from a brand that's sold globally, so I think this definitely could be your go-to calming and soothing serum. Like I say, there are other ones on the market, and it's definitely worth exploring that, but I think The Ordinary have definitely hit a home run, knocked it out of the park, whatever sports analogy you want to use when it comes to this product, and I'm going to award it an 8.5 out of 10. A couple of points, well, 1.5 have been deducted from that pink coloration. Whilst I think it's very photogenic, it looks nice, and I think that's aiding with some of the colour correction, could potentially put a few people off, so we'll call that out. I also think, they missed a trick with their advertising, not calling out some of those compounds in Centella Asiatica and shouting about some of the other amazing ingredients. Instead, they're focusing down on the amino acids, which are great, but it's just one component. So I think they could have sold it just that little bit better. Maybe knock £2 off the price point, because I am dirt cheap. But other than that, I think this is a wonderful 8.5 out of 10 serum that definitely is worth a look. I believe it's going to be launching internationally on the 15th of September. Take a little early look using those links in the description box. And yeah, I would say this is definitely a product that I can see featuring in my skincare routine month after month to keep inflammation and irritation at bay, do a little colour correction, and get me hydrated and glowing to the gods. Because after all, the healthier your skin is going to be, the more glowy, dewy and vibrant it's sure to be in the long term. So hopefully this has helped you make a decision on whether this is right for you, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, I love your skin. Take care. Bye!